our hair, give it a little lift, smooth it out, give you the look of a professional blowout when you did it yourself. It is our T3 Volumizing Styling Heated Brush, and this available today on 3 easy payments of less than $1 a day. So this is a great styling tool that's so easy to use, and I want to introduce you to David Lopez, who is the lead stylist for T3, also a part of their product development team, and he's known for creating some of those red style looks that you see on some of your favorite celebrities and also in magazines. So welcome,
Hi,
David. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Mwah. All right, so David, you're going to show us how easy it is to get kind of a professional finish to our hair at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the T3 Heated Styling Volumizing Brush. So you can see Julianne's using it here to give herself a flip. I really want you to see that if you can brush your hair, you can have fabulous hair.
Okay.
If you can brush your hair, you can have great hair. And this is really the answer for the short hair types, for the finer hair types. Okay, this is really for women who struggle with body, who struggle with volume. You can see in Julianne's hair, she's giving herself a little flip here. I'm gonna show you a different technique, what I call the scoop. So this is the easiest way to use it. You know this crown area here where a lot of women struggle with the crown.
And that's where we want some lift.
Right, this is where you want the lift. I'm gonna use the scoop technique. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna heat the hair up a little bit. And you see I can actually touch this, it's not getting hot. Like you can put your hand on it, feel.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna burn myself at all, but I'm getting the hair nice and warm. I'm gonna scoop up and out and lift the hair. I'm gonna hold it there for just a second or two, and then I'm gonna release. And then I have that volume. You see immediately I have the T3 technology at place. I have the body, I have the volume, I have the shine, and it's going to last. It's that easy.
And I'm seeing shine.
Yep.
Right? I'm seeing smoothness, and that's where that innovative technology really comes in, right?
Right, exactly. So you see, especially with Julianne's hair, where she does struggle in this crown area, having that lift, having that body, that now we've taken the questions and the guessing work out of styling your hair with this simple brush and the T3 technology.
And I love that idea because, like you said, pretty much all of us are familiar with using a brush in our hair, right? So it's something that's familiar and comfortable in our hands, right? So this isn't requiring me to use a blow dryer at the same time.
No.
And we're looking at the before and after. Look at how full her hair is
and even
the
just me brushing her hair, you don't even have to do the scoop. Even just brushing your hair, brushing that body back into the hair, that in itself, I mean, imagine if this is her second day hair. She woke up in the morning, she had paid for her blowout the day before, and now she wants to revive it just by simply brushing it. She's going to get that body and lift back in her hair.
And so you didn't even use any product, just the brush.
No, so we just so it's not going to replace your blow dryer, right? You're not going to replace your blow dryer. You still need to dry your hair.
But this is kind of that styling
tool. But it's going to be that styling tool that kind of, you feel how light it is too, right?
Yeah.
How light is that?
It's extremely light, and we're looking at her before and after. So very, very lightweight, but it's what's inside that's important. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look, David, and see
actually,
the technology that goes into your T3 brush.
So you're going to see here in the animation, we have the 2 heat settings, a lower heat setting and a higher heat setting. I generally recommend the higher heat setting for everyone, unless you have very sensitive hair. The T3 tourmaline crystal is crushed and embedded into the base of the brush. That's what's giving us the ionic technology. That's what's giving us that smoothness, that shine, that bounce, that really that styling power that makes it last.
And who would have think a heated tool that's actually good for your hair?
Yeah, exactly.
And I love that we saw the little crystals going, because tourmaline is a gemstone,
yeah,
right?
It's a precious gemstone, exactly. And you can see in Cindy's hair here, so we have a different hair type here. She has a little bit more coarse hair, a little bit thicker. It's prone to be flatter. You're gonna see her before. It's very heavy, very flat. And just by going in with the brush, again, that scooping motion, just holding it there.
So the scoop,
and then releasing it, I'm getting that body. And I'm just gonna go, imagine that she just wanted to give herself, imagine if you've seen her before, you're gonna see her hair all flat. All I was doing was going in and giving us that scooping motion and lifting out.
Okay, so
and
here's
immediately I get, look at that.
Wow, and this really brings out her cut
Look at this dramatic,
too,
exactly.
right? So
you spend this money on these great haircuts, you get home and you're like, how do I style this? I have no idea how to style this. Now, if you can brush your hair, you can have fabulous hair.
And I love that idea of, you know what, you don't have to start from scratch every day.
Right,
you can refresh, revitalize that professional blowout or the blowout you did yourself, you know, and took all that time. Instead of starting over every single day, this will help smooth the hair, right? It helps to add that shine back to your hair, and it also does does this.
Right.
It gives you amazing fullness, volume, and lift from a styling tool.
Right.
And it didn't require teasing, right?
No teasing, no product. And if you think about this, with healthier heat, you don't have to worry about, you know that money you spend on your color, that it starts to fade after a little bit because of the blow drying and the flat ironing that you're doing?
It changes the color.
Exactly,
I know. I said
not
the other day,
anymore.
I'm like,
Exactly.
why are my highlights bleached out? Because it's from all the heat tools.
From all the heat tools. So now we have this healthy heat at play here, really giving us this lasting style, this shine, this bounce.
So it really
that's really
sounds
impressive.
like it makes everything long lasting. My color is going to be a little bit more long lasting.
Right.
This is actually going to protect my hair, so my hair isn't breaking off from using a heated tool, and it looks better. The condition of your hair is improved when you have that ionic tourmaline technology that T3 is known for. That's really how T3 made its name. You guys came out with a blast because you had a hair dryer that after hair drying, instead of looking like dried out hay, your hair looked
fabulous.
soft and shiny and soft and flexible.
The secret to fabulous, which is right in here, right?
It's infused inside.
Exactly. What's actually inside is the fabulousness. The secret of fabulous is right in here. So I want to show you Kate's hair here. So this is a really great example of someone who I would love to say that she was, I'm sure at one point naturally this red and vibrant, but now with color treating.
Oh, she was like, no, not really. But
now with color treating, so now she does suffer from fading, and Kate has been like, now my color lasts longer now, and with this short haircut,
it stays true.
And it stays exactly.
Right.
I mean, normally before her color was fading in what, 1 to 2 weeks? Yeah, and now.
Oh, and how frustrating is that when you pay a lot of money, right, to have it professionally colored, and then less than a month later, I have to go back?
Right.
So this is going to help protect it because of that ionic technology. But look at the technique. You're saying, David, it's really just as simple as brushing through
and holding.
Scoop up and let it hold.
Up.
For a second?
Yep. So just think about this. So I want to give you a little tip at home when you're using it. When you get this at home, we do have a video as well on the QVC website, a tutorial on all the different hair types that we created to show you how to use this exactly. I'm going to give you a little bit of tip here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to hold it there for a couple of seconds. That's what's giving. Remember, this is gentle heat. You can put your hand here. I'm not burning the hair.
There's nothing hot.
Right. Exactly. And how light is it?
And I can't tell you how many times I've burned myself with a heated styling tool. Right.
Same. Exactly. And now I'm just going to hold it here like you would a hot roller, and then I'm just going to release it, and I'm going to get,
look at that.
Right on the side, I get that amazing body.
So again, what hair types is this best for?
So remember, this is great for the shorter hair types. This is great for fine hair, for collar length hair. Say you have that kind of new trendy kind of lob haircut and you're not quite sure how to blow it out, you're not quite sure how to style it. Well, now you have the answer in this styling heated volumizing brush
here. I'm loving your after shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at this.
That's such
look
a
how
youthful
glamorous.
cut.
If I saw her in the grocery store and I said, ma'am, who does your hair? She's like, I just brushed my hair. Excuse me, sir. I just brushed it. I brushed my way to fabulousness, and I would glance at her.
That looks like a totally different cut.
Right,
I wouldn't even think. I mean, it looks like more hair. And so I just want to remind you that our extended gift return policy is in effect. That means you have until the end of January next year, 2015, to return an item if it doesn't work out for you. So give yourself the next 2.5 months to play with the T3. If you don't like the results, if you're finding that you're not getting the look that you want, send it back, no questions asked. But this is great because now you really have time to experiment with it. I'll tell you, there's really not much of a learning curve.
No.
Because this is a brush.
Yeah.
Something you've already been doing. Only thing is this one actually has heat in it, but it is healthy heat because it's infused with that tourmaline technology. So I think you'll find that it's just very comfortable. You know, sometimes you put an appliance in your hand, you're like, this is weird. This is weird. It's turning
heavy.
And twisting. I don't know what
you're
it's doing.
You're in the bathroom with the brush and the blow dryer, and you're like, what am I doing?
This is
not anymore. This really takes the guessing work. And again, the shorter hair types, so
look
they're
at the
struggling.
Lift.
Look at all this lift.
Look,
let me get out of the way so I can really enjoy this moment she's having. Give your head a shake for me.
Just grew like 2 inches
out
of the top.
Look at how it's moving. And guess what? With the T3 technology, it's going to last. That's what I love. In a couple of hours, it's still going to look like this.
So, you know, we're going to go over to our next model and take a
absolutely.
look because the before and after was just such a transformation.
With Cindy here.
Just doing it with a brush.
Yep.
It's a heated styling brush, but leave it to T3 to really infuse some really great technology into it. So again, what is a technique that we can use?
So I'm going to show you here. So especially around the fringe area, this bang area where you feel like it gets floppy and flat, what you're going to do, especially for Cindy's hair type where it gets really heavy, you're just going to go in and hold it there. And then just go push it back through, and immediately you get that lift. So you're gonna keep doing that. You don't even have to
And
worry
look at
about
the bounce
sectioning.
in the body in her hair.
Give your head a little bit of shake there. I
I'll
want to
tell
feel
you,
it. Oh, I love it.
That's a look that I would think you'd have to achieve with like a roller set
No,
and sit
not
under
at
the
all.
dryer for 2 hours.
Yeah, and touch her hair. How soft and bouncy is
I
it?
said you can see the movement.
Yeah.
Well, David, thank you so much for